Peace and richest blessings to you. I am Michael Bernard Beckwith, the founder and spiritual director of the Agape International Spiritual Center, the co-founder of the Association for Global New Thought, and an intrinsic, wonderful member of the Etherian mission with my brother, Ishmael Tete. First of all, I want to reach out and hug vibrationally my brother Tete, who has done extraordinary work for the bringing of peace on this planet for many years. His writings, his exhortations, his classes, everything that he has done over the years has made a tremendous impact globally for the birthing of peace on the planet. I believe that his peace manual that's being launched is going to make a mighty difference for the expansion of consciousness around the peace. So I give a great hearty congratulations to my brother for the wonderful work that he has done. Now, one of the questions is, do I believe that peace is possible in our lifetime? And I would have to say unequivocally yes. When we look around the world and we have seen over the years so many things that appeared to be intractable, things that were impossible. And we've seen that which used to be impossible dissolve in front of our face, you know. We've seen apartheid dissolve in front of our face. We've seen here in the United States, we've seen the walls of segregation come down. We've seen laws passed to embrace women as equal, to embrace individuals who are in same-sex relationships be embraced and loved. And even though different parts of the world are embracing these particular things at their own pace, there's an evolution that is occurring. Now, I do believe that peace can happen in our lifetime. Now, the manual covers this in a very powerful way. It talks about, first of all, having a vision of peace. Now, without vision, there's no movement. Without vision, the people perish. So there must be an articulation of a powerful vision of what's possible before there's any movement. And then Brother Tete goes on into having the character for peace. This is developed. We have to develop an inner character. We have to be able to have our spiritual muscles taught to be able to carry more of the energy of peace so that we can be instruments of dynamic peace on the planet. And then there has to be a re-education of the senses. And I love the way he breaks it down, the rising up of a lack of peace, of conflict, you know, the sense of separation. Of course, there is no real separation when you go under the senses. There's unity. There's oneness. There's no separation from God. There's no separation from each other. But the five senses, which allow us to see compartmentally, lie to us and show a world of separation that doesn't really exist spiritually. So we're breaking down that sense of separation. We're breaking down the sense of lack. There's no lack in the cosmos. There's no lack in a universe that has trillions of galaxies. There's no lack of energy. There's only a sense of lack. Now, the sense of lack and the sense of separation give birth to conflicts that erode and dissolve and disintegrate peace. And now, when I consider peace, I know Brother Tete loves to define peace as the activation of our innate potential. And I think that's a very I paraphrase that, but I think that's a very powerful definition. And I like to define peace as the dynamic of harmonizing good. So peace is not merely the absence of conflict. Peace is a quality within us that is as real and potent and powerful as love, harmony, beauty. These are all qualities and the very essence of the eternal. Peace is the same way. Peace is something that's within us already. And our spiritual work, as described within his peace manual, begins to dissolve the obstructions in the mind, the obstructions in the sense world, that we can begin to actually participate in being vehicles of a dynamic of harmonizing good. That's what peace is. The sense of separation is dissolved. The sense of lack is dissolved. And in our lifetime, I know this for sure, because right now, we have the technologies that are absolutely available to bring about enough food for everybody, enough water, clothing, shelter, education, but we need the willingness and the expanding consciousness to have the right actions take place. All the solutions are already here in divine mind and in the mind of humanity. But we need willingness now to make this happen. So I think with proper education, motivation, willingness, as described within the Peace Manual, in our lifetime, we will see the dynamic of harmonizing good cascade out of this seeming nothingness into the very somethingness of our existence. As apartheid dissolved, as segregation has dissolved and is dissolving, as hate groups are singing their last song because they know their day is up, we will celebrate a moment in which peace, the dynamic of harmonizing good, the activation of the innate potential within all beings, gets to be expressed. And I am going to be alive as that unfolds and reveals itself more and more and more and more. And you will too. So let's celebrate the birthing and the launching of this Peace Manual. Let's celebrate Brother Tete. Let's celebrate the Etherian mission and the evolutionary collaboration with the Agape International Spiritual Center and all centers of light all around the world who are holding the dynamic of peace in our lifetime. Thank you so much. Have a bright and wonderful day.